no!
Oh my god.
There's
Yep.
so many more than there was last time. They're coming around! They're coming around!
Oh, not okay!
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. Now, you guys can see that it is day 18 and another Horde night. It took a little bit of time to get all of these resources gathered together, but what we're going to go ahead and do is do a little bit of a walkthrough of our house and the updates that we've done. So, firstly off the bat, you can see that we've got cobblestone walls, and that took a little bit because we had to farm the wood, and there was a lot of wood, but we've pretty much hit nearly every block in the house at this point with an upgrade of at least to the second tier of wood. But we're currently working on getting everything to cobblestone, and then from there we'll try and keep pushing a little bit further to cement. I didn't want to bore you guys with a bunch of mindless farming of wood and stone and all that, but I mean, if you guys do want to watch it and see what kind of process I take, by all means, we can go ahead and do a quick farming tutorial or something like that, and I'll go ahead and show you my process. But we'll go ahead and do this walkthrough here. So we got the attic here. I've cleared out a little bit of the garbage, a little bit of the trash, and we're going to go ahead and just walk through here. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is plan on making the attic our storage area. So I think I'm going to go ahead and knock out this big center column here and have some boxes and just maybe some gun safes or something like that, just to keep it organized, keep everything nice and neat, so that we can run back over here and quickly gear up and get back to it. So unfortunately this thing isn't going to be respawning, but the good news is, aside from this little hole right here, everything else on our house has pretty much been filled in. As you can see, I've done some cobblestone upgrades here, and I've also gonna go ahead and go run back down here. I've added a couple crafting stations, either nearby or in the house. So as you can see, we got more cobblestone here and more wood blocks. And right now I'm just cooking up some glue, so you'll see that. But yeah, so we got the living room here. Everything is looking pretty nice. And once we get some more paint, I'll go ahead and make this floor look nice and pretty too. So we'll go ahead and walk around over here. Got our kitchen. I'm probably going to be moving this table probably over this wall right here. Just give us a little bit more room. Make it a little bit nice and neat. But we'll go ahead and go out the back door here just so I can show off our new addition. So we've actually got two new additions in here. One of them happens to be a bicycle. So we finally have a mode of transportation that's not just running on foot. And we've also got our workbench. So the workbench is going to allow us to get a lot of different kinds of recipes made up. And what I mean by that is, if we were to go into our basics here, and this is mainly for those of you who have not played 7 Days before, so if you have, you can feel free to fast forward past this and skip it. But if we go ahead and go into our tabs here, we have our basics, which none of these need to be crafted at a workbench. But if we were to go into, say, weapons and ammo and stuff like that, and we wanted to get a better weapon or craft a pistol, as you can see, we don't see any pistols or anything on this list, and that's because it's not going to pop up until we use this workbench. So if we were to go over here, you can see we got a whole lot more recipes available to us now because we have this workbench down. Now, I mean, some of these are still behind skill points that we have to unlock and all that, but it does open up a good range of possibilities for the future. So that is pretty neat, and I also went ahead and found a schematic for, oh, let's see, I'm losing myself in my own house here, a cement mixer. So I went ahead and made two of them, and I've actually got some of the materials on me to start crafting a little bit of cement mix, which is really good because that's the only way we can upgrade this type of wall in our basement as well as the cobblestone upstairs. So in order to use these cement mixers, it's not like other survival games where you put the materials in there and then it either spits it out or it puts it in a different box. You literally just do the same thing as you do on the crafting, and you just click the item that you want to craft as long as you have the materials in your inventory, like we do right here. So we got stone, sand, and cement. We can make that concrete mix, and we're just going to go ahead and make as much of it as we can. And you just click this little arrow, mix it, and it'll start producing. So now that we've got that done, we're going to go ahead and head back upstairs and go out the front door. That way you guys can see the house in its current state. I went ahead and added some plants here and some chairs and stuff just to give it a little bit of a homey vibe. I got some trees planted and stuff, but did some yard work and cleaned up around here. But yeah, the house is looking a lot better than when it currently did. So I think we're coming along nicely. Now we still have a little bit of stuff here on the side that we need to upgrade and turn into that cobblestone, but if you remember, that white material right there, as well as the stuff over here on our garage, was what the house looked like before. So we have come a long way, and we're not going to stop here. So we're looking at maybe getting a fence around our yard, maybe expanding the workshop over there, putting some more crafting stations, and seeing if we can't just make this place a little bit more defendable and a little bit more homey. So that's our current stage at which we've progressed to on our home, and I think it is looking pretty nice. But if you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me add, if anything at all, then feel free to go ahead and drop a comment, and I will definitely look into doing that. In other news, another quick update here is Tickle has made a little drive-through station here, and in it he's got food. And if you remember, we were having some major issues with my food levels as well as my water levels before, but this is probably the first time without having died that my food levels are up at their current level. So it feels really good. So we just go ahead and we're going to take a meat stew and a little bit of tea here. And then we'll go ahead and run back to our base. And we'll go ahead and gear on up for Horde Night. So I did go ahead and do a little bit of farming just for some wood so that we can at least repair some of the stuff that got destroyed the last Horde Night. But our boxes are looking really full here, which is why we're going to need to get that storage room up and running. I'm going to go ahead and get, we'll say about that much wood. Seems fine. We'll bring that amount of repair kits and put some of that back. And we'll also go ahead and put some of the stone back as well as the cement. So, what we're looking to take out right now for the Horde Night is going to be repair materials, which is going to be that. And we'll go ahead and start crafting some cobble right now because that's going to be used to repair some of the stuff in the church. And whatever's left over, we can actually use on our house. So, it works both ways. But what we're looking to take out for Horde Night is going to be healing supplies. So we'll go ahead and grab our medkit, which we use specifically for Horde Nights because otherwise it's kind of a waste. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And we're also going to go ahead and look at taking a Mega Crush just in case things get crazy and we need to run away. And we'll probably go ahead and take Painkiller, and I'm not sure about antibiotics, but I do think I have some in my bike, so we're going to go ahead and leave that. And then we've also got this Grandpa's Learning Elixir, which gives us that increased experience gain, which is going to be the most useful during Horde Night. So lastly but not least, we're going to go ahead and get some more ammo here. And we also have that AK, which we'll probably take just in case as backup. And we'll just take a stack of 7.62 here. We're actually doing pretty well in terms of our overall ammo supply. So let's just go ahead and swap it out and quick sort on our inventory. And I think we're going to be ready to start heading on over to the church. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and run down to our bicycle and start heading out. Alright, we've made it over here to the church. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look and see what may or may not have gotten destroyed since the last time we were here. And I'll be honest with you, I have not even taken a second look at the church since Horde Night ended. All I know is that it worked, it saved us, and we did an alright job. So we're going to see how dangerous this second Horde Night is. And really try and put it to the test. So it looks like that this building has not been cleared out since the last Horde Night, which means that we're going to have to go ahead and do so. Otherwise, we run the risk of people dying before. So one of the things that we've been doing while waiting for this next Horde Night, among just upgrading the building, is a couple quests. So we've been going to the trader and grabbing some tier 1 quests, and we started working our way up through the various different tiers of the quests. And so the higher tier that you get, the more challenging it becomes, but it also means that you're going to be getting better rewards when you actually go and complete it. So we've been trying to chip away at those. That's actually coincidentally where I got this machete, was from one of those quests. And gotta tell you, it was definitely worth it. Very nice. And look at that. Heads are just rolling. Kind of a night and day difference from where we first started. If you ask me, I think we're underappreciated for doing this by ourselves, but who knows? We'll see what they say. Alright, I think that should be all of the bottom cleared out over here, so we'll go ahead and jump on up to the main floor and see what else is left over. And it doesn't surprise me that pretty much everything's been looted. Knabble is pretty thorough when it comes to buildings like this. Can't tell if this guy is dead or not. Nope, just asleep. He's definitely asleep now. Alright. We really got to make sure that all of these zombies are taken care of before Horde Night starts. And that's just because we don't want them being a part of the already massive wave of zombies that's going to be running after us. They really don't need any help. Go ahead and just see if there's anything left. I did hear one. I'm not quite sure where they're going to be at, so we'll just try and jump in this room here. Might be outside. This is going to be the back here. So I think that's probably good enough for now in terms of clearing stuff out. We'll check the lobby one last time, but we're going to be running back in here anyways as soon as we start prepping for Horde Night, which is really creeping up on us quick. Alrighty, and we are back up here. So the day has progressed just a little bit. The daylight hours are fading. Looks like our team has made their way over. At least Tickle and Drek have. So we're going to go ahead and do just a couple last minute upgrades here. Some kind of things that we talked about. I'm hoping this doesn't ruin his sledge, but I think we're going to go ahead and put some shooting ports down here, and hopefully this will work. So I think what we're going to try and do here, and this is a nice neat little trick, but you can actually make some advanced combinations of bars and things like that that you can shoot down into. And we can go ahead and put these down here. going to need forged iron to upgrade them, unfortunately, but might be able to talk Knabble into bringing a little bit of that back. But now we have some shooting ports, so we can actually shoot the zombies on the ladder instead of looking down there and being at their mercy. So I think we're going to go ahead and see if we can get a hold of Knabble and get him to bring some forged iron just so we can get some upgrades here and maybe do a little bit of modifications. But it looks like he might be en route, so we're going to go ahead and jump back over there and see if we can get a hold of him. Knabble,
What?
are you leaving?
I'm
You head
on
over.
my way over. I forgot my learning elixir. I had to go back for it.
Okay. Could I trouble you to bring a little bit of forged iron?
Okay.
All right, perfect.
How
I'm gonna
much?
go ahead and bring. I would say let's do 60. Hopefully that'll be enough. If we've got that.
I probably don't.
Okay. What about 30?
I think I have 11.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're just going to be a little bit cognizant of having to upgrade these shooting ports then. But I went ahead and made a couple modifications here, just so we can shoot down on the zombies that are on the ladder. I'm going to go ahead and try and just upgrade some of the flooring in here in case it gets a little bit wild.
I got the pusher backer thinger.
I saw that you got the pusher backer thinger.
Dude, you gotta love the pusher backer thing.
It's my favorite weapon now.
I hope I have enough time to get it settled.
Yeah, I think you'll have plenty of time to get up here and get settled in.
Ryan, brace yourself for this. 2
All right.
pusher backer thingers. Look at this. Bam.
You know, Drek, you could just wait until you have 2 pusher backer thingers on the ground and you're holding a pusher backer thinger.
Oh my god, it's the pusher backer trifecta.
That needs repaired. I don't have any wood. They broke it. They broke it.
Yep.
Gotta reload.
We may need to pull back and retreat. Tickle, be ready.
Yeah. I'm doing things.
Yep. Nice grenade.
Now, I'll say this, next time, Drek, don't just fucking stand there.
I'm trying to get out.
I was trying to get out too, but I think your turret was stopping.
No. Oh my god.
There's
Yep.
so many more than there was last time. They're coming around. They're coming around.
Oh, not okay.
I need to get myself going for it.
Oh boy. Here they come.
There's one in there, Drek. They're coming from behind you. Be careful.
Yeah, there's one in there, but I want to go pick it up.
I'm dead. Oh man.
Reloading.
I think they're gonna be all.
Drek, the radiated spider is chasing.
Still hear some dogs. Alright, we're starting to sound clear now.
Is Drek bag? Oh no! This is my bag! From when Ryan gave me stuff. Try to fight back.
I have my axe.
Yeah, you can have your. Here you go. There it is.
Thank you. I'll take her.
The fuck was that?
I'm guessing the radiated zombie found him.
No!
Drek.
Go away! Go away!
Rescue
Yeah,
mission.
I'm in a hole in the house.
Oh my god!
Drek. Well, it's coming out.
Can somebody go in the hole and kill the radiated zombie?
Well, it's trying to come out, so.
I have no ammo.
Here,
Like-
I have 15 9mm.
And, well, my 9mm is broken, but
Cool. Here's a repair kit as well.
thank you. Alright, I could probably take the duder.
I think he's probably coming up through the house. Why did I even...
Watch out! Drek! Why did you go down here?
You didn't need to go down here and fell in the hole.
Alright. Do you have shit to pillar yourself out with, or can you pillar out? Or are we just fighting our way out here?
Well, it's okay. Some of the zombies that were inside the house, I have aggroed outside.
Alright.
I only made a couple blunders. I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do what I did last time. Fucking all did it.
Operation Save Drek has been complete.
Yeah, what about the other 20 times I died tonight, Ryan?
That was on you.
Operation Save Drek that one time complete. Dude, this church.
Is that the
Like,
title of the
obviously-
episode? Is Operation Save Drek only one time?
That's a long title.
Yeah, that's a hell of a title.
Well, we can just
There's a
acronym
revive
it.
Sledge down here.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
forget
mine.
about your little.
No, I'm thinking my title's gonna be
Oz,
episode
dude.
whatever this is. Missing frames. The dog.
You just sledgehammer me. You
Yeah, well, I also played the dog.
no, you sledged me, and the dog ran away.
The dog got fucking ragdolled across the place.
Alright.
I'm going back to base.
We did it.
We did it.
I mean, the church has seen better days. Anyways,
I only have 6 pipe bombs left for next time.
fucking Drek. Operation Save Drek has failed. There's been a friendly fire casualty.
Well.
On that
That
note,
happens from time to time.
I just broke my leg.
well, we tried. Maybe next time it'll be better. But until then.